back, everyone. Our guest of the week is Mr. Scott Igbene. He's the president of the Q Sports Association of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on the show.
The pleasure is mine.
All right, let's talk Q Sports Association. What have you guys been up to?
Promoting the game. That's the game of billiard as a whole,
Okay.
with particular interest in pool,
Okay.
which is the most played in Nigeria.
What's happening to snooker?
It's also played, but it's a bit elitist, and my calling, so to say, is grassroots sports. Promote the sport to everybody and bring it to the level where it is in other parts of the world. Because for now, we still play it as a game.
Okay.
We're evolving gradually to playing it as a sport, and
What would it take to get it to become a sport?
like every other thing, a lot of money.
Okay.
Like
And
every other
structure
sport.
and all that.
Yeah, structure, but the truth is, people tend to say that, oh, build the structure and the money will come. But I tell them that I've been into trying to make it a sport for upward of 10 years.
Okay.
And Nigeria is a peculiar society. It's yes, the structure being there is good, but even putting a proper structure in place is a lot of money. So you can only but do the bit you can. For 10 years, we've okay. Before that, let's say registered, we were 10 years. We're 10 years this year.
Okay.
But
Congratulations, by the way.
thank you. But aside that, we've been doing stuff before then. I've been doing stuff personally because I have this slight. It has a slight hook on me. I sent myself through school playing pool.
Wow.
So it's when I see it, I see what it's done for me. I try to transfer it to other people, but it's not as easy. And there's so many wonderful players, by the way. There's so many wonderful players by their skill, but
That have come through the association?
it depends on what you mean by come true. They are skilled people. They play on the streets. This is a street game. It's a grassroots game.
Okay.
So one of the problems why it's having an issue turning to a sport is maybe the class of people who play it the most.
Okay.
And we're changing that. We're changing that because we have players who are termed streets, but now a few of them are going to school because they realize that they can't play with because it's a hustle sport, be it in England, America, anyway, it's a hustle sport.
Okay.
So they find out that they can't hustle if they don't package themselves well. So individually, they are beginning to know that even though I'm a street guy, I can make money from playing people who have money, not professionally basically, or playing people who have money. So I won't be able to enter those bars. So let me dress well, let me be able to make my English better. So you find out that they are not university trained, but they gradually the top echelon of the street gang that play pool, they've been able to reform themselves in a way, and that makes me happy. It's not like it's not credit to me. I think it's credit to them.
It's a side plus, yeah. So now it's not just about the sport, but also like personal development.
Exactly, personal development for them, and trust me, it's helping. At least I can count 5-10 of them who are doing well. That's they travel abroad themselves to go and play pool.
Wow.
Not competitions anyway, but they have small groups that they
like clubs.
I won't call it clubs, like chat rooms where when they're on Facebook, they post their games online. Someone says, you play today, I'm like, okay, let's arrange it, and they can go because they've done well for themselves. Basically.
Great. All right. Thanks. So let's backtrack a bit and talk about how you got into billiards and all that.
I think I mentioned it. In school, I started playing when I was much younger. I had a table in my house, but it wasn't serious playing. It was just my dad plays. Okay. So it wasn't serious playing. It was just for fun. Okay. Then when I got into secondary school, there was a table there, and I'm like, so that was where I started, but there was no money in secondary school, so we're just getting better.
Yeah.
But when higher institution it was all money. I'm sure I made a considerable lot of money.
Playing the game.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Some people want to call it gambling, but
it's a
skilled game.
Yeah.
It's not dice.
Yeah.
It's a skilled game, so it's skill.
Fantastic. So did you have, so getting embellished in the game and all that, did you have any sort of models, any sort of...
all my models were international people, watch them on TV, see them. We know Sullivan is still my guy. When I see him play, just sexy. I wish I was a girl sometimes. So it was just that. So when I got into the work world, the real world, I found out that a lot of people, and it was that time that the sports news died in Nigeria. Just the police were going after everybody playing it. So I just thought, okay, maybe we should get formal and start doing competitions. And that's what I did initially. So I did like the first 2 competitions without an association, and I got a few like minds together who, even though they had serious passion for the sport, they didn't want to put their money behind it. So I said, no worry, just come. I'll do all the money stuff to the best of my small limits, but let's come on board, let's form an association. And that we did in 2008. And since then, it's been topsy-turvy. I was the first president. I wasn't president for another 4 years. Then this year, January this year, I became president again. So I'm trying to, there was a 4 years of kind of a big gap that nothing happened. So getting back into it now is some sort of an uphill task. But
any alliance with Ministry of Sport?
Yes, but it's not a federation yet. The process of being a federation also involves a lot of money. A lot of money.
That's still part of the challenges.
Yes, which is part of the challenge. So we're trying to promote the sport till when we get to that place where, right now, I think it's the 3rd most played sport in Nigeria. Yes, if you remove football, and when I say played, it's not people play in the numbers that are involved in it.
Okay.
It's 2nd or 3rd. So, but still, we don't have funding for it, either from the government, even the corporate bodies don't. They still see it as not serious. Yes, structure is what everybody is saying, but there's no money to build the structure. So it's like the chicken and the hen situation.
Yeah.
Which one comes first? So we need structure to get money. We need money to get structure. So I think we will get to that point where instead of this small thousands and small millions that is available, personal effort now, when a brand says, you know what, if you have 10 million players, 10 million active pool players in Nigeria, why can't I put 50 million naira down? And let's see how it goes. Then there will be structure, then there will be style, so to say, to the sport, and that will possibly, in fact, that will most likely take us to the next level.
All right.
So I'm quick to always give the example of the English Premiership.
Yeah.
When money came in, it overtook the La Ligas and in 1 year. So it's money. It's everywhere in the world, money. So somebody wants to say that there was structure in the Premiership, that's why the money came in. No. Some people just decided that let's put money here. And that's what happened. They changed it to right now it's the biggest football league in the world. 10 years ago.
Maybe not the most skilled.
It's not about skill. Like I said, it's money. The packaging is out of this world.
Let's not go into that. But it looks like we're already in the conversation already about challenges. So we've talked money and structure and all of that. What other challenges? Where do you fetch players from? How do you get competitions rolling, how do you get the next crop of talent, the young ones to be getting? What sort of challenges have you encountered in 10 years?
The question should be, what challenge have I not encountered? Because I've encountered everything. To the point where, okay, you want to play an international competitions and your top 20 players don't have passports.
Wow.
And okay, you
Top
give them
20.
top 20 players, don't maybe like 5 of them or 4 of them have passports. So you now give them, oh, take this 1 month, go and do a passport. They come back at the end of the month, they still don't have a passport. They're saying they're thinking you will pay for their passport. And those kind of things just sort of, like, what am I gonna do?
And there is really no, we'll go back to funding for all
exactly for me to pay for their passports, pay for their visas, pay for their airfare. It can be a lot of work, but I know it will change. I know. Maybe one president will just come in and say, you know what, let's add 20 more federations. If they decide to add even 5 more federations and they make it public and the bid is open, trust me, I have enough arsenal to win one of the 5 slots if they say they want to give 5 new federations. Right now, they want us to be under grassroots sports, and even the grassroots sports, they are not giving them funds. So,
well, even those who are associations, who are in the federations, are not performing. Exactly. So it's not.
No, but it gives they have steady money. Their performance is based on the fact that maybe who heard them. I'll give an example. I don't know whether badminton is that they've had a new president this year, and in this 1 year, they've done a lot. Okay. Because there's a drive that just, if that person heading it is not political, if the person has a true drive
and passion for
it doesn't take all the money in the world. It doesn't. Sports like tug of war in federation, and it gets about over 100 million every year.
Can you imagine? All right. We'll be back after this break. Welcome back, everyone. My guest for the week is still here, Mr. Igbene. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's begin to hit the home run now. You were mentioning how you played this sport in school and all of that, but do you think that it's still that way? How many schools now have whether billiards, whether snooker, whether pool, as a sport or as a game or as a co-curricular activity?
First of all, if there are 100 schools, 80 or more of them don't even have enough space for students to sit. Then that 20 that have, there's a why do we want to have pool?
They haven't finished.
Well, the schools, exactly, the schools are overcrowded. Football only even gets space because it can be played externally, and the place can be used for multiple things, maybe assembly, so football will always be there. But other sports, there's no space for. You have schools where you have 80 people in the class in a primary school, so there's no space for it. But if funding comes, and the funding is, because if I start to mention the benefits of playing billiards from age 10, you'll be amazed.
Tell us something.
But okay, it gives you your analytical skills like doubles in 6 months of playing pool. Because we're talking angles, we're talking after angles, we're talking effects, we're talking chain actions, like if I do this, I'll have to do this, I'll have to do that. It's a lot of things that come together and help you.
It's a thinking sport.
It's a thinking sport. It's a calculating sport. It's a planning sport. It's a war sport. So the benefits are endless. But first of all, I'm sure if I have a brand say, oh, okay, I want to give 100 tables to 100 schools. It's a good place to start. But where's the funding going to come from? You see, I'm going back to the funding stuff. They need the structure, the growth. It comes back to funding.
Sure.
Some people say if media comes in, funding will come. But I always tell them, media is never free. It's never ever free. Even the logistics of media is money. So it's a lot of work. There needs to be some form of backing to say, you know what, this sport, what are the benefits? Let's give a chance for it to be pitched. And when it's pitched, we take it to the next level.
Fantastic. All right, let's talk about upcoming programs. So what do you have planned, say, for the end of the year?
The end of the year, there are competitions happening, but for the association itself, okay, first of all, we're going for the Black Ball International, the World Championships for Black Ball.
Where is that?
Is happening in England.
Okay.
Not in England. And it's 17th to 26th of November. We have 9 players who are going from Nigeria and 2 officials. We're still trying to raise
Funds to make that
happen
again.
No, but that fund is not that much, you know. So we're still trying to raise funds for. We're thinking of opening a GoFundMe page for that. Okay, so that's the international competition. We have a female team and a male team going for that. At the end of the year, we're planning to have a Masters. It's going to be 8 of the best players in Nigeria just play for the screens. It's not really going to be about money. It's going to be about pride and the best in Nigeria. We're going to make
male and female.
No, male. The Masters is going to be for male for now, for this year. And we've started putting stuff together for it. We're going to make it as grand and as big as possible.
In Lagos?
Yes, in Lagos. It has to be in Lagos. 90% of the good players
are in Lagos.
I live in Lagos.
So how do you spread to other parts of the country? I mean, that's the plan to...
It's the plan, but you need to attract people to it. So I'm giving in. What's happening with this competition is I'm giving in to the need for media. That's why I'm saying, you know what, let's have a Masters that is not based on money. It's not based on just come and I have trophies I bought from England. So let's talk about trophy. Let's talk about rating. Let's talk about ranking. Let's try and get as much media we can get free, so that we're not stopping the flow because of funds. So let's do an harmony competition and see how it goes.
Alright, so we've talked the Black Ball happening in London, and then the Masters happening in Nigeria. Okay, what are any other ones?
No, nothing planned. Not on that for planned for this year.
Okay, fantastic.
But next year is going to be a more eventful year
and success packed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking with Mr. Scott Igbene. He's the president, Q Sports Association of Nigeria. Really nice having you on the show. And really wish you success in all of your plans, and hopefully
I need it.
The structures, the funds, the skilled talents, everything will come together in 2019. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Glad to have you. Alright, we'll be back after this break.